What's the best prank you pulled or were part of?
Oh, I've been part of multiple pranks.
You've been
Yeah, I've been a
pranked.
part of.
There's a difference.
I was talking
No,
about.
I've been part of multiple pranks.
I was talking to one of my friends about this earlier in the week, or no, maybe last week. We used to go egging. It's funny. There's like a post on Instagram that was like, back in my day,
Oh, the eggs on the toilet paper.
pre-COVID,
Pre-COVID.
yeah, we had so much eggs and so much toilet paper that we would throw them at our enemies.
That's true.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, we TP'd and we threw eggs.
Dude, I remember we would go teepee, we would throw eggs. I think you and me actually went one time and we threw hot dogs.
Oh yeah,
Remember that?
Yeah, without
we
the
got
buns.
hot dogs, just literally the weenies,
Yeah,
and we started throwing them at people.
yeah,
That was you.
yeah.
Yeah. Was
I
that
got
you?
hit in the face with a couple. I was like, oh.
Alex was an innocent.
Yeah.
This was pre-Alex.
This was
He was just an
Pedro.
innocent.
it was
Pedro.
Yeah, it was Pedro.
Back then.
But the crazy thing is, we were throwing them at like we were aiming for Pedro.
We were aiming for Pedro.
It's like, oh, that guy
But
looks
no,
like that.
let's see. I know I pranked you one time, Danny. I don't know if you want me to tell the story.
I don't remember it.
The one where I pretended it was a home invasion.
Again, my childhood's a blur. So go ahead.
I think it was because of this. You were traumatized.
yeah, maybe.
So I don't. Did I ever tell you about the home invasion?
No,
Okay, so
tell us.
I got off of work, and we used to live on a dark street because we were poor. And so I was coming home and I was walking home. So I took the bus, got dropped off, and like started walking my way home. It was already dark. I started getting towards the house and I noticed like, oh, like no one's home. Like everyone's cars are gone. My sister's car is gone. My other sister's car is gone. She's probably still at work. My parents are God knows where. But I spotted Danny in the kitchen. So I was like, ooh, you know what? I'm going to prank this dude. So what I decided to do was I went up to the front door, started ringing the doorbell, and then I would leave. And
Like
he would
Ding Dong
come,
Ditch.
and he would kind of like look through the, kind of like Ding Dong Ditch. And he would look through the window, and he'd be like, okay, there's no one there. And like, obviously, Danny's still a little kid at this time. Like,
So messed up.
yeah.
That's you traumatize people.
And I do it again. I do it like a total of like 3 times. And he starts kind of like freaking out. Like he doesn't see anybody there. He starts looking through the kitchen window. He starts looking through my parents' window that faces the street. He can't see me because I'm like, I know where each one of these spots are at, so I'm gonna hide from him. So then there's a side gate. And
Taken, the movie Taken had just came out.
That's why Danny was
Probably. So there's a side gate, and I made it very obvious that I went through it. So I opened it and I pushed it and I like slammed the door and I closed it. And Danny kind of like, well, actually no, I didn't even slam it. I just opened it and it hit the side and it just stayed open. So all you hear is like, and it was a wooden door. And Danny went to the kitchen. I remember I could see him because I went around and I could see him from the other side, and he was looking and he noticed that gate is open now. So I start going to the other gate that's on the other side, and I start like knocking on the windows near the garage and the side door. And he starts freaking out. So then I start going to the front of the house, knocking on the door. I start knocking on the back door, and I start like going in circles and just knocking on all windows and everything, trying to scare him. And I don't know exactly what was going through his head, but he was kind of like scrambling, and then he was just kind of like, I don't know where to go. So he was like, you could see him like in one spot, then he would run and then go to another spot and then run. And then eventually he was just like in my mom's room. And then I decided to do something even worse.
I went for the Bible.
I went for the breaker while he went for the Bible.
To each their own.
So while Danny was grasping the breaker or the Bible, I was grasping the breaker, and I turned off all the lights to the house, so all power is out now. And
Poor Danny.
and then I see that Danny like ran to the room, and I came in through the back door. left it open, and I opened the front door, and I started ringing the doorbell. Well, actually, no. I started knocking on the front door because there was now no power. And I could see that Danny was like looking down the hallway, but I was in the closet.
I just want to know where
In
the
the hallway.
neighbors were at, man.
The
were the
neighbors
neighbors?
didn't care.
Oh, they were helping Joel.
I'm over here screaming, help! Nah, I'm just kidding.
And then right before that,
It's crazy. I still don't remember this.
I went back outside. I found these pieces of wood, and I tried to scare Danny the most as possible because before I even entered the house, I threw these pieces of wood to make it seem like I was on the roof, like stepping on the roof. So at the very, very end, I went all the way through, and I'm like trying to go into the hallway, and I'm gonna do like a little jump scare and be like, "Hi, it was just me," and I could hear him like crying on the phone, like, "Mom, there's someone in the house. Like, you need to come over here right now." And I'm like, "Oh man!" So I start knocking on the door. I'm like, "Danny, it's just me. Don't cry."
Where was this at?
When we used to live by Buena.
Really?
Yeah, on Hillview.
How old were you, Danny?
Dude, I don't remember this.
He must have been in high school.
I mean, I did walk to school from that house.
No, I think you were still
Yeah.
in like middle school.
I mean, still, I don't.
Still middle school.
What's crazy is that.
Yeah, well,
like
still
second
remember
grader or third grader.
Yeah,
Just think about it like this. I mean,
Still
like
don't remember
it's
that.
dark. He doesn't. No one's home. He starts hearing things. People are knocking on the door. Creepy noises in the backyard.
That's scary.
Sounds like people are on the roof.
How did you even get on the? Were you on the roof?
No, I threw
Oh.
pieces of wood, so
Oh.
it made it sound like I was on the roof.
yeah, ever since that, I guess ever since then, I've been zero dark.
30.
I've been
Zero
what's it
dark
called dark zero
Zero dark.
alpha
30.
mode.
Oh.
Yeah, stealth
I've
mode.
been sigma.
He grew some chest hair that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that,
That's a good prank that you did on Danny.
Yeah, that's a good one. Not good enough for me to remember it, but that's a good one.
yeah, home invasion.
Yeah.
So real quick, I'll just give a short story. We were so my brothers, or just one brother, you guys know him, and then a couple other guys from our neighborhood. We would I guess, is it a prank that we would bomb like semi
Yeah,
trucks?
that's more than a
Okay.
prank right there.
Yeah, give a description of what bombing means.
Yeah.
Bombing is throwing lemons at semi trucks.
Oh my goodness, that's not bombing.
Yeah, the
Dude,
US,
what
the
I
US
used to-
military knows it differently.
Yeah, the way I remember bombing was hitting someone with eggs or bombing them with eggs.
No, that's egging.
That's egging.
oh, okay. To each their own.
So
Who throws lemons at a vehicle, dude? What the heck?
Yeah, why lemons?
they were the easiest to get from like the neighbors' trees and stuff.
So not only was it theft,
Yeah.
first degree theft.
How many degrees is there?
But there's like a couple.
There's 7.
It's like seven's the one that's borrowing. Like you're
7.
just
So
borrowing.
actually, no. Since it's your neighbor, it's third degree theft.
No, it's fourth degree. You need to get it right. It was found on the ground, so it's not on the
okay, yeah.
tree anymore.
Fourth degree.
Fourth degree, so it's a lesser sentence.
Did it have their name on it?
Actually, it did.
And then that's fifth degree.
All right, continue. You were throwing these lemons.
Yes, and we would throw them at semis while they were driving by the street. But we were also like behind a wall, so it's not like they knew we were there. But we would just like oh, there's a semi coming. All right. Who's gonna do it? We'll just all do it. All right. So we had lemons, and we would just throw it, and some of us would actually hit the cab of it. So like where the driver was at, dude, those were scary. Like sometimes you would hear like they would hit the brakes, and we're like, oh, run. One time, okay, so then we started getting a little, I guess, worse. We would bomb like cars.
I don't like.
I'm selling myself.
Okay,
out
you
now.
could break a
gotta
window.
You gotta change
with those things.
You gotta change the name of it from bombing to something else.
Yeah,
'Cause
seriously.
I'm over here picturing you bombing cars.
It's so bad. I'm bombing stuff. No, I'm like, I don't know.
Careful with this because they're very sensitive since we don't have the stands.
You know what? I'm very sensitive too, so you have to be careful with me.
This is true. Continue.
This is true. This is true. My therapist told me. Anyways, so I have to.
Alex, I am your therapist.
My other therapist, if you know what I mean.
Alex, I am your other.
Yeah, I know. Please don't tell them that you both are.
We're actually in session right now.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was on my head. So yeah, we were bombed.
Did you ever get caught? That's a question.
No, but we almost got caught when we threw it at like an SUV, and the guy like stopped and he got out of his car and he was mad. He was like super angry. He was yelling at us like, "That's where I'm gonna get you." He knew we were behind the wall, so we ran. We like, like I ran for my life that day. I remember I was like, "Oh shoot, run," and then we hid. But that guy was mad. He jumped the wall and he was like after us.
Oh, wow.
He was trying to look for us, and then that was probably like, I'm sure that was the last time we did it.
How old were you guys?
Oh, this was yesterday.
Of course.
This was yesterday. I called out.
Okay, do you think you guys ever did any damage to those cars? Other than just like car wash needed?
Yeah, probably car wash. Vehicle damage, no. Emotional damage to some people, maybe, but therapy.
That's fifth degree right there.
That's sixth
Emotional-
degree.
oh,
Emotional
sorry,
damage.
sixth degree.
Yeah, sixth degree. I studied my lemon laws.
Oh, that was sneaky.
That was
sneaky.
good. That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Lemon law?
Explain that. Explain that.
Okay, so this is an inside story, inside joke, but it's actually like something before the podcast. Danny had like he was driving, and on the dashboard it had something VCS error or some code popped up in his car. And I'm like, "What is VCS?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't know." So then I like
VSC.
oh, VSC, thank you. I was
And
looking.
if any of the Bromigos know, put it in the description.
Yeah, because
so
we
that I
still
can fix it.
don't know what VSC is
In the comment section.
for a
Yeah.
2001 Lexus.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can't put it in the description. Put it in the comment section.
And so I'm like, "Oh, let me take out the manual and I'll look through it, and I'll look for VSC or what it was." And then one of the manuals said something, blah 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 manual, lemon law.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What the heck is lemon law?" And I thought I had heard about it.
I told him like it's probably laws about lemons. I mean,
And I didn't open it, so I'm pretty sure it is the laws of the lemons. Because we're in California, there's a lot of lemons.
Next question.
Wait, Daddy, do you have a prank?
Oh yeah, Danny, do you have a prank?
oh, one time I made someone fall in love with me. I'm joking. No,
That wasn't
off
real?
the top of my head. Huh?
That wasn't real?
It was for Alex.
No.
Oh, that's why we're your therapist. You can't fall in love with your therapist.
Yeah, don't fall.
It's hard. It's hard not to. Look
We're
at
over
the,
here like, how was your day, Alex? And you're like, I love you. Alex, stop.
Oh,
no,
man.
you stop.
No, keep on going.
Okay. 2022, Alex. Remember?
Was it?
That was part of our last session.
Oh, right. Yeah, I paid $100 for it.
You're charging him?
Yeah, Joel's like, "You're getting paid."
Yeah.
No, you're getting paid.
And every week I don't see progress. It's an extra 100.
Dude, that's why he's getting to like $500. It started off at $10.
Yeah.
And you're just slowly getting worse and worse.
We just keep multiplying by 10. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe the problem's not me and it's you guys.
Oh no, it's definitely you. All right, I'm gonna go with the next question
Go
because
for it.